Hey everyone, welcome back. We're jumping right into part 3 of the BBQ Cart today. Now that the epoxy's had about a week to cure, I need to remove all of these little epoxy icicles that formed on the bottom side of the barbecue top. These were really easy to just sand down as they only took a couple of seconds, but I didn't bother trying to get them completely removed. I just flattened them out and then moved on. I was now ready to attach my top to my barbecue cart. So after I got it centered in place, I clamped it down to make sure it couldn't move on me, and then I started by installing my corner brackets. After I finished attaching my 4 corner brackets, I then attached 4 more L-shaped brackets. One on the front and back side of the cart between the 2 middle supports, and then one on each side of the cart attached to the middle support but on the side where the barbecue hole is. For the handles of the cart, I'm using 3/4 inch galvanized steel pipe. Originally I intended to use 18-inch long pipe for the handle, but the overall length of the handle ended up having the screws fall right between the vertical and horizontal 2x4. That was not going to work, so I ended up having to return the pipe, and I went back and got 12-inch pipe instead. A barbecue cart definitely needs somewhere to hang the tools and utensils that you need while barbecuing. So I ordered these grill hooks off of Amazon, and it came with 2 sets of 3, and I'm going to attach them on the center point of each of the grills. No barbecue cart would be complete without a beer bottle opener. You can find these at Home Depot or Lowe's. They are in the hardware aisle, so they're going to be a couple feet away from the corner brackets and L brackets, but I did find that all of my Home Depots and Lowe's in my local area were completely out of stock of beer bottle openers, so you might find it's easier to just order them off of Amazon. At this point, I'm ready to drop the 22-inch grill into place. Now I did go and remove the plastic covers for the handles because I found that the grill sat a lot more level into the hole by doing this. So I do have 2 things with the cart that I'm kind of not complete on. So if you look right now, the 18-inch grill does not have an ash catcher on it right now. The 22 has the one where it attaches to the bottom of the grill itself, and it has a bucket that's attached there and locks into place. The 18 is not sold like that from Weber. It uses a catch tray and it's attached to the legs. So to have that down here underneath, I would have to have the legs installed, and then to make sure it could actually sit in here, I'd have to cut the legs off at the halfway point. I didn't want that hanging down. I don't really like how that's going to look for the cart. So I decided not to install it, and I'm going to probably go out and buy like a metal bucket or a metal pan and use it as a catch tray by just putting it on the bottom shelf. And I'm also considering doing the same thing on this side of the 22 because that way they'll both look the same. The other thing I don't have and I haven't been able to figure out is that the barbecues on the inside always have a hook to be able to hook it onto the rim of your barbecue, and then the lid can hang there when not in use. I have not been able to figure out a way to hang them off of the backside of the cart here. So I tried a couple of different methods, and the issue I was having is that every single time the lid itself would hit the side of the cart before the hook could catch on to what I was using. So because of that, I haven't been able to find a way to hang the lids off of it. So if you guys have something in mind, or if you've seen something out there, then let me know in the comments, because I'm kind of stumped on this one, and the couple of ideas I have come up with will have something stick out quite a ways back here, and I really don't like that idea. I don't want something sticking out like 6 inches just so I can get clearance. So right now the lids are just going to have to go either on the ground or on the metal table out there when I'm barbecuing. Okay guys, so that concludes the video. So if you like this, then give us a thumbs up, click the subscribe button, leave any comments you have down below, and we'll see you next time on the DIY Grunt.